What's up, dudes? What's up, Rosanna? So while I'm setting this up today, I left something up for you guys to think about. Ask yourself, what is the difference between these two problems? Are they the same, pretty much, or are they different? Like, what are your thoughts? Yo, what's up, Joseph? America. Joseph for the win. Because I have a tutor at the same time. Oh, so you have a tutor right now? That's great, man. What's up, Sheik? What's happening, man? All right. So can anybody tell me what the difference is between these two problems? Are they the same problem? We got 5 kids in a contest and first and second place, and then we have 5 options of topping for a pizza, and we need 1 and 2. We just need 2 topping pizzas. So is this the same thing? So I can never see it live stream live? Oh, well. Oh, so are you tutoring right now? The first one is a permutation, and the second is a combination. What's up, Anita? Yeah, Sheik, you're onto something, my dude. That's exactly what's going on here. And let me show you how this works. Um, Now there's like formulas you can use to for the difference in these two problems, but what it really breaks down to is in this one. I'll use a different color. Order matters, right? It matters who gets first and who gets second. That's like, it totally matters. But for here, the order doesn't matter. No matter, right? So like, it doesn't matter if it's pepperoni first and then sausage second, or you know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I guess I should also clarify too. It's like, what if I said I don't want 2 of the same toppings. Actually, I'll keep it as is. Just keep it simple. Yeah. So how do we do these problems, right? So how would you do this first one? Does anyone have an answer for this first one? By the way, I actually don't know. I have the answer now. Does anybody else have it? 20. Sheik is coming in with 20. Seems pretty good. How did you do that, Sheik? Did you use a formula, or are you straight up just kind of like plugging and rocking it out like I'm about to do? Like, what's your technique there, dude? Because I'm set up the problem while you're typing it out. So um, factorial. Yeah, exactly. That's Sheik. You're dead on this one, man. Really nice, really nice work. So I'm drawing a beautiful diagram for all of the homies. So okay, here are 5 friends, right? I'm gonna label them 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? So we need to think about which way they can go as far as being first or second, right? So how many potential dudes could get first place? Well, any of these 5 could, right? So let's assume that it's this weird box looking dude right now, and let's put him in there. Wow. Look at that art, man. So this person's now out of the running. Now, how many people are in the running for the second location? I think Sheik did a really good job of, I always drew diagrams because I never knew the formula. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing here. And we're definitely going to be drawing a diagram for this one down below. So we only have 1, 2, 3, 4 options for people who could be in the 4th place. So there's 5 options for this. There are 4 options for this place. And let's just say it's a half guy, right? So what we need to do is multiply them together, right? And the reason why we do this is because, like, imagine, if you will, we're just going to look at it the number way. So let's say we have first place here and we have second place here. So let's say number 1 gets first place. How many people could get second place? Number 2, number 3, number 4, or number 5 could get second place, right? That could be 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Notice how I counted out 4 there, right? Who else could get first place? Well, what if number 2 got first place? Then number 1, 3, 4, and 5 could be second place. Do you guys see where this is going? This is 4, and this is now 8 solutions. Yeah? So this is what I'm talking about. So this is why you eventually multiply them together. 4, 5, and then you do it all the way. So you do it for 4, and then you do it for 5, and that's another 4, and that's another 4, and that's another 4. So you get 20 solutions. Or you could just multiply them. There are 5 people who get the first position, 4 people that can be in the second position. And yeah, this is permutations, right? So as far as the SHSAT is concerned, this is what you guys are going to have to know. Now, what about this second problem? There are 5 options of toppings for pizza. How many 2-topping pizzas available? And you know what, actually, I'm assuming those 2 toppings are 2 different toppings. 2 different toppings. I don't want to repeat. How about that? No repeats. Yeah, Arindam, we can go into geometry, dude. Definitely. So who's got an answer for this? I actually don't have an answer for it yet, so go for it. She come in at 10. Anybody else got a response for this one? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'd be deck A, B, C, D, E, B, C, D, E, C, D, E, and D, E. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. Rindam is coming in at 10, especially circle word problems and like circle inscribed shapes. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, actually. So yeah, Rindam, you're also right on this one, dude. It is 10. And there is a formula for this, but I'm kind of like I kind of like easy and quick and fast methods. And so let's just imagine that our 5 toppings are this, right? These are our 5 toppings. So our first topping can be A. What else could go with it? B, C, D, and E. Then we have B, and that could go with C, D, E, C, D, E, and D and E. We don't need to do E because, I mean, DE is already on here, so we don't need another ED, right? So what we get is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's why the answer is 10. You guys were right on the money on this one. Really nice. Cool, cool. All right. So if you guys have any questions about that, man, I'd love to go into geometry. We can do some circled and scribed shapes and stuff like that for sure. I think my favorite one is probably this, just because it's kind of tricky. Hold on. Now, I don't even know if they make problems like this that are this hard on the SHSAT anymore. They used to throw in a couple stupid hard problems just because they just wanted to see what kids would do, I guess. But I don't know if that's still a thing. Also, smash that like button to celebrate America. Hope you guys had a sick 4th of July. Mine was super trill. Alright, so let's see. Oh, I think even these were like the letters they used too. Crazy. So let's say that angle OAB is 40. And let's say you're doing homework during the 4th of July. Oh man. That's grinding, dude. That's totally grinding. Good for you. That's awesome. And angle OCB equals 40. Yeah, I don't know if this will work out. I think it will. Yeah, it will. It'll be great. So let's say OAC is 70. Great. So what I would like to know is what angle AOC equals. And this one will be for 15,000 bonus points. Yeah. All right, so hit this up, homies. Give it a shot. And then we'll def go over it for sure. What is ADG? That's not a D. That's an O. And let's just assume that the O is the center of the circle, right? I probably should have said that. O equals the center. Chill. Is it ADG? I don't know what ADG is. Sorry, it's blurry. Yeah, dude. Let me throw out my Wi-Fi. I'm like using cellular. Let me see if this is better. I can like zoom in on it too. All right, so we're looking for angle AOC. Yeah, let me zoom in on this. How's that, bros? Wow. Check the fresh. Who's got answers? Rindam Chic. Coming in hot. I actually got to do this problem too. I didn't know. I'm doing it. Okay, so we got some answers coming in. Arindam came in with, oh no, that was Jason for the win, coming in with 70 first. And then a lot of people seem to agree on that. Rosanna thinks it's 70 as well, and Arindam is on the train as well. So let me show you how this is done. One thing that you'll notice with this problem, there's only 3 angles I found. Did you mean to scream found? So they don't give you any measurements, right? So all we know is that this is a circle and this is the center, and points A, B, and C are points on the edge of the circle. Sheik is coming in with a $1.25. So if this is on the edge of the circle and this is on the edge of the circle and this is on the edge of the circle, then we can kind of figure out what's going on. So what is this line called in here between O and A? What do they refer to that line as between O and A? Are you guys familiar with that, like with a geometry term? From the center of the circle to any point on the edge is the radius, a Rindam. Nice. Exactly, Jasif, exactly. So yeah, and Rosanna, if it's too easy, maybe you just, I don't know, maybe it is right. So if this is a radius and this is a radius, what is O to B? What is that? That is also a radius, yeah? So check the fresh. Now, I just drew that line in because I want to, right? So here's 40 degrees, here's 70 degrees, yeah? Yeah, it's the exact same, right? So we know that this line is the same at this line, and there's a reason why I only marked those 2. What type of triangle is OAB? What type of triangle is that? Do you guys recognize that type of triangle? Because there's a couple different like classifications of triangles. I'll give you some that it's not. Yeah, Arindam is right on it. It's an isosceles triangle, Sheik as well, coming in. Right? Well, it is an isosceles triangle, bro. It totally is. Because we have 2 sides that are equally to each other, because this is a radius and this is a radius. This, we don't know. We really have no idea. And so with an isosceles triangle, we have 2 equal sides, but we also have 2 equal angles, right? So we have to figure out which of these angles is the equal angle to this 40, right? One thing I'd like you to notice is look at how this angle kind of presents the size that it opens, right? Like if I were to say, I'm going to give you kind of a side example, then I'm going back. If I had an angle like this, right, and it's like a projector and it's like shooting out an image, I probably can get an image about that big. Where if my projector lens is this and shooting out a very big image, the opposite projector could be very large. And that's kind of how triangles work as well, right? Oh God, horrible. So the bigger this angle is, the bigger the side is. So this angle corresponds to this side. That means this side corresponds to this angle. So this here is also 40, right? So if this is 40 and this is 40, what is this angle in here? I'm sure you guys could figure it out. Mm, So we have 70 right here. Came in correct, right? Because this all adds up to 180, and 40 plus 40 is 80. Oh, that's wrong. 70 is wrong, and I wrote it in pen. Damn. So this is 40. This is 40. That equals 80. So I'll just change it to 100 really quick. Look at that. No one even notices. No one even notices that that was a 7. Look at that. 100. And this all adds up to 180. Yeah, Sheik, he's on it. So, because the triangles add up to 180, 100, 140, 180, we're good. So now you have to do it with this triangle right here too. So notice that we have a radius and we have a radius. But we can't just throw 40 in there because then we'd have two unequal angles. In this triangle, the 70 creates a side that big, so this right here is also 70. So if this is 70 and this is 70, what's in the corner right there? 40, right? Because that's 140 and then 40. So then to get this entire angle here, what we need to do is add them up, and that would be 140, and that's our answer. Yeah. So yeah, dude, I mean, I forget, I think it was in Rindam that asked for the inside circle shapes. That's hard, man. That they can get pretty tricky pretty quick. For sure. For sure. Yeah, so let me talk about another type of circle geometry problem that I actually think that that might even be from the test. I might just be thinking about something else, but check it out. Yeah, that'll work. All right, bros, here's the question. So we have a circular dinner plate that is 8 inches in diameter. A second plate that is 10 inches in diameter is placed under the first. What is the area of the bottom plate that is showing? Yeah? Yeah, RIP Little Vic Zeno. He was doing so good with the bonus points, too. So tragic. 9 pi inches squared. Okay. So we got our first one in here. We got 9 pi. All right, Arindam is coming in with 2 pi. And I'm going to give you guys like a minute. So even though you're only your first... Arindam, you got to give me the right answer the first time, bro. You just drive by giving answers. 16 pi. Okay. I will amend your answer to 16 pi. But you gotta remember, you gotta get it right first time. And Rosanna comes in with 9 pi. Okay. Okay. That could be. That could be. So I'm gonna start doing this one, and if anybody else has got any other answers, just throw them on in. So with this one, we have a initial plate that is a circle that is 8 inches in diameter, and Jason comes with 12 pi. I will add your answer to the stack. So that is 8 pi. Then a second plate is put underneath, and that whole diameter there is 10. Is 10 inches across, right? So you have to remember the equations for circles, and the area one is the one you really need here, and that's pi r squared. Now, we actually don't have any radiuses yet, but what a radius is half of the diameter. So for this smaller plate, so the A of the smaller plate, that equals pi times 16, right? Because 4 squared is 16. So the smaller plate is 16 pi. The area for the larger plate, well, the radius is 5 on that one, so 5 squared is 25, and so we get pi 25, or 25 pi. It like doesn't really matter, right? So no matter where this plate is, as long as it doesn't have any overhang, it's going to take up the same amount of space. It's going to take up 16 pi worth of space. So how much of this is covered? Well, 16 pi is covered. Wait, 16 pi is that's supposed to be a 6. Give me so there's that 9. There it is. You were supposed to subtract. Yeah, homie. Exactly, dude. Exactly. That makes a lot of sense on how you got the number you did. Did you get like 16 or something? Yeah. Oh, what's up, Barsat? Hello. Hello. So yeah, that's how you kind of do that one. You have to think of what is the bigger shapes area, and that's how much of I'm sorry, if you got to think of the smaller shapes area, and that's how far it covers. That's how much it covers. Guessing doesn't work. Guessing doesn't work, but I will show you an instance where guessing totally works. Right now, actually. So just hold up for 2 seconds. Let me whip this up. Okay. All right, wait. I gotta give you answer choices. Okay, so this to answer your question, Jason. It wasn't a question, but they give you 11th grade geometry problems. That's like SAT problems. That's like very similar to that circle one I just did. So when is guessing appropriate? Well, what if you got a problem like this, where it's like a hard algebra problem with a lot of steps involved? You're maybe not as familiar with algebra, maybe you are. But remember, they give you answer choices. So as far as guessing goes, dudes, like try this answer choice into the equation and just see if it works. You know what I mean? Like I you just plug it in and rip it through. So who's got an answer for this? Who's got an answer for this? Yo, Sheik. She came in with B. Okay. Oh, what's up? My name is Seth. Good to see you, dude. Diag. Anybody else got an answer for this one? Yeah. How do you know? My name is Seth is like a spy, dude. It's like undercover brother. You guys are in class together. He's snitching on you, man. He's telling everybody your score. Do you know sine, cosine, and tangent? You do not have to know sine, cosine, and tangent for the SHSAT. Yeah, you don't have to know it at all, actually. And if anyone tells you that you do, ask what they're basing that off of, because it just hasn't been used in so long. I don't think it's on any new materials either. Oh yeah, the ninth grade SHSAT. It very well may be. I will for ninth grade it might be. I'm just thinking like the standard one. Yeah, most def. So yeah, look at this, guys. If you guys just rip through this problem, it's so easy. Like trying 6, this would be 12 minus 10. That'd be 2 times 9. That'd be 18 over 12, and that would equal 6 minus 4. That would equal 2. Nah, that doesn't work, right? So for this one, we could try the 7 one. We have 14 minus 10. That's 4 times 9. That's 36 over 12. That equals 3. So 3 equals 7 minus 4. 3. Bang. Right? So keep in mind, dudes, that like if they give you answer choices to use from, like use the test against itself, because the right answer's there. You just gotta like key into it. So continuing with geometry, one of like the more harder problems is like similar shapes. That's like generally what they do is like play the similar shape game, especially when it comes to triangles, dudes. So like what are the basic requirements for a similar shape is that all the angles are the same. So they might give you something like this. Oh man, that's supposed to be a triangle, guys. Chill. So let's see here. This could be. Oh, what a beautiful problem. Like, look at that, dudes. What a beautiful problem. So, what I want to know is this is a crazy hard problem of BDAE. Yeah. AB is 5. Okay, so I want to know the area of this, right? So this one is going to be worth 25,000 bonus points, whoever gets it right. And I'm only accepting your first answer. Only accepting your first answer for 25k bonus points. Can you believe it? Holy moly. What an opportunity for y'all. For y'all. Um, I will not confirm or deny. I will not confirm or deny. You got all the information you need. So get it popping, homies. Get it popping. Oh, you know what? I should clarify something. Let me just clarify that. Um, uh, yeah, I'll clarify this. How about that? I will clarify that AB is 5. Great. So AB is 5 and BC is also 5. No, it's not useless. You're useless. That's good information I just gave you. Yum. You should eat that up. That's some good stuff, dude. This is a hard problem, guys. This is a very, very hard problem, hence the 25k prize. Wow. Give us a lot of time for this one. All right. Well, hell, Barsat, I mean, good on you, man, for throwing something out there. Got the first answer here, 7.5. Keep working on it, dudes. I'm definitely going to give you some more time on this one. It is hard. That is for sure. And I don't know the answer, Barsat, so I can't, like, hint either way. You might be right. I don't know. I haven't done. I'll do it when I explain it to you. And for all you homies out there that are still a little lost, what if I told you that the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height? Hopefully that helps. When do you do live streams? Thursday, man. Thursday at 6. this time, basically. You're in it, man. All right, we got another answer. Answers are beginning to trickle in. Sick. Cool. Look forward to seeing you, dude. Oh, got another answer coming in. Wow. Okay. Still gonna give you a little bit more time. A little bit more time. Double check your work, guys. What's interesting is Jason's answer is twice Barsat, so you know maybe there's something. Maybe you guys were on, along the same line or something. I don't know. And all right, that's the last answer. I'm gonna, unless anyone types no over and over and over in all caps, I'm gonna keep moving forward and explain to you guys how to do this problem. So one thing that you have to recognize is that what we are dealing with and what the problem is hinting at is that C comes in with 4 last minute for this one. Okay, you got it. So we got 4. Bang, bang, bang. All right, so we got a grip of answers here, homies. And let me show you how to do it. The first thing you have to recognize is that these triangles, is a big triangle and a smaller triangle. And both of these triangles share this angle right here, so they at least have one angle in common. We know that BD and AE are parallel, BD and AE, and if AE forms a 90-degree angle with this, that means that this guy also forms a 90-degree angle. All right. Well, I said I would. I'll give you another minute because you typed no in all caps repeatedly. Okay. One more minute. Now that you guys know where I'm going on this one, hopefully you can check your answers again because what we're dealing with is similar shapes. No, no, no. Oh man. You know, I'm gonna very just slow down, but I'm gonna keep explaining it. I'm gonna keep explaining it nice and slow. Oh wait, you're correct. Get out of here, dude. All right, maybe you are. I don't know. So if this is 90 and this is 90, and these two triangles also share C, that means that their third angle is going to be the same too, right? Because it all has to add up. So we know that this angle is equal to this angle. Yay! Okay, so we have similar shapes, which means that the sides correlate. So how big is the hypotenuse on this one? It's 10. How big is it on this one? 5, which means that there's a multiplier of 2 going on. So between here and here, there needs to be a multiplier of 2, so this side is 3 because it's half as big, right? And same thing with this. If the whole thing is 8, then this has to be 4 right in here, right? Did you guys get this? You guys feeling how this is going? So now that we have the sides, did it another way, but if you did it another way, you should take a second to type up what this other way is because it just doesn't seem like it makes sense. Yeah. So now we need to find the areas for these two ones, right? The area for the bigger one is 6 times 8, which is 48. We take half of that, so half of 48. So the bigger triangle area is 24. The area for the smaller triangle is 3 times 4, 12. Take half of that, and that's 6. So the area for the smaller triangle is 6. What that equals is 18. Bang! Yeah. Who got 18 first? Arindam. Dude, nicely done, Arindam. I am very curious how you got that one, dude. That is nice. Me? Oh, all right, Barsad, I'll give you 1 bonus point, man, because I feel bad. So I'll give you a bonus point, dude. So congratulations. You can. I'm trying to find my bonus point sheet right now so I can update the score for the homies. Here it is, dude. Here it is. Here's the bonus point sheet, right? R.I.P. Vic Zeno. Apparently he is tutoring. As if this isn't tutoring. Whatever. Bet his tutor doesn't even know what the SHSAT handbook is. Whatever. So here's the list. Arindam, you just got 25K, bro. So you are sitting really nice. Keep in mind, if you get 200,000 bonus points, I am unironically sending you a free T-shirt. Um, let's see here. So what is 91 plus 25? That's 6. That's 11. Ooh. So you are at 1106. No, you're at a 116,113 bonus points, dude. You are in the lead, Arindam. Really nice. Oh yeah, and I promised Barsat, you get 1 point, dude. Congrats. I mean, you're still a little bit behind Arindam, dude, but you really do need to get your name up. Jason, where is your name, dude? I don't see your name on this, dude. Have you like not been at any sessions where I've given you bonus points? Do you remember any bonus points? What if the hypotenuse are the same? Doesn't it mean the side lengths are about the same? So that's a valid question, Sheik. But like one thing for this is like the whole side length is 10, not 5, because it's 5 plus 5. So this whole thing is 10, which is double this length, which is just 5. So that's the big difference. Whole triangle first, 3, 4, 5, did 3 times 4, 12 divided by 2 equals 6. Yeah, that's the way to do it. No, I'm in there, but my real name is showing. Oh, really, J. Angelo? You must have been on a different account, dude. I could throw. Yeah, you must have just been on a different account, Jay. But either way, I'll update it to JSEF when I update this. JSEF for the win when I update my point sheet. Yeah, the right side length. Oh yeah. Well, this is the same thing there. You're just shocked. Me too, man. Completely shocked. You meant the right side length? So yeah, this side length here, the entire thing is 8. And since this establishes that their multiplier is 2, if the large side is 8, this has to be half that, so that when you multiply it by 2, it equals 8. So this is actually 4, and this here is actually 8. DE is also 4, just so you know, right? Cool. So yeah, they do problems like this all of the time where they have like 2 triangles. Oh yeah. All right, yeah, no problem, man. Barsat, you got it. Let's do some rate problems. Some rate problems, right? I love this stuff, dude. So it's like, keep in mind that distance equals rate times time. What if you try to find the area of the trapezoid? That'd be technically possible, but would that work? Because it's not it's like a really ugly trapezoid. So that's actually a really valid question. So the area for the trapezoid is 1/2 base 1 plus base 2 times height, right? So that'd be 1/2 3 plus 6, that's 9. So it would be 9 over 2 times 4. So then that would be, yeah, that'd get you 18 as well. If you knew the equation for a trapezoid, you could also solve it that way. So, good stuff, man. Really good stuff. Cool. What's Bobby's? What's Bobby's? Is that like a class or something? First week. All right, yeah, what's up, Tina, by the way? How's it going? So, yeah, man, distance equals rate times time. The big one on this is that they'll give you just maybe like a distance and a rate, and then they'll ask for how long it'll take. So they'll say it's like fancy. Boom, problem like this. Bang. 50 miles an hour. Right on it. Right on it. Sweet. Yeah, that's exactly it. That is exactly it. And really, you just have to like plug it in to this equation, right? So if we're going 200 miles an hour, we don't know the rate, but we know the time, right? So what is the opposite of r times 4? Because we want to get this r by itself, is r divided by 4. So we divide both sides by 4, and that's how Arindam, or I'm sorry, that's how the Sheik got 50 for r. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. But they don't really have like questions like that like too often. Most times they have like rate problems like this where it's like, hold on, let me make this so you guys can't like get a rip on it. Um, bang. Can you please do what problems? Oh, you might get more complicated ones, but as far as the SHSAT, right? Wow, I'm so interested. What is this? The kids are annoying. I just what Tariq explains. Giving a SAT work. You guys are doing SAT stuff? That's crazy. Nice. I feel so behind. Don't feel behind. Just keep studying, man. So, what do you guys got for this? What are you guys thinking about this one? Okay. So we have our first answer, 2 hours. Any other answers coming in hot? Do do do. Ah. Yeah. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a total lot of sense. That's really sick. I'm glad they're giving you SAT problems because the ninth grade SHSAT is kind of like a smaller SAT. They test the same type of stuff. Well, if you have any Rindam, if you have any specific geometry questions, man, you can totally hit me up. Happy to answer that. I'm just gonna get one more minute on this problem. I'm whipping something up on the other side here. Okay, you got 2 hours as well. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm exactly what I'm talking about there, dude. Is 2 hours. Yeah, so you're plugging it in, right? So how many laps can John run in an hour? Well, he can do 20 minutes 3 times. So John runs 12 laps in an hour. How many laps does Biku run? Well, they run 5 laps in 30, so Biku probably runs 10 laps in an hour. So in an hour, they both get done 22 laps. They just need 2 of those hours to get into the 44, right? Bang. Right there. Chill. Cool, cool, cool. So, Arindam, if there's any specific geometry problems you're thinking about, otherwise I can whip one up. More than happy to. More than happy to. Something like this. Ooh, I know exactly what I'm going to do. They haven't done problems like that forever. Um, let's see. Okay, that's good. Okay, this might be too easy for you guys. Let's see. So these two rectangles are similar. What I want to know is what is the area of this little guy right here? What is the area of that little guy right down there? Okay, so we got some answers coming in here, bros. We got 4 out of 7. We have 7 out of 4, right? We got someone coming in with a calculator. Jason, if you know how you use a calculator, bro. Yeah, but my guess is that is probably 4 divided by 7, right? So, yeah, pretty close. So, if the area of this is 28 and this is 4, that means that this is 7 right there. And if these are similar shapes and the long side is 7 and then is 1, that means to get from here to here, you got to divide by 7. And so we get 1. So to get from here to here, we also have to divide by 7. And so what we get is 4 over 7. What is 4 over 7 times 1? 4 out of 7. That's what I'm talking about. If you could find a link, I would find problems that I need help with. Okay, yeah, yeah, definitely. Shoot them my way, bro. Because that's pretty much like they with the SHSAT, they just care about similar shapes. At least for the 8th grade one. For the 9th grade one, you're gonna have to deal a little bit more with like graphing shapes in the coordinate plane and like other a little bit more difficult stuff. I mean, I could tutor stuff all the way through grad school, but like it just gets a little bit more difficult and a little bit less difficult than the actual SAT itself. All right, so let me give you like one more problem that we can like work on, and then I'm gonna throw it open for some bonus points here. I know it's a really hard one I can give you guys. What's a really hard one? Let's see. Pyramid problems and cylinders? Sure. Yeah. Potentially. Cylinders can be tough, right? So at least for the 8th grade SHSAT, they don't really mess with volume. Oh, you know what? I can't. I'll give you a volume problem and an SHSAT problem at the same time. Okay. So here, give me a second. Let me write it up. Okay, so this is one that they'll like give you on the SHSAT. So take a peek. And this one is, let's just say this was worth 7K bonus points. 200,000 bonus points, you get a free t-shirt. You get merch. Get merch. All right, hot answers coming in. 4.8, 2.4, 5.6. Dang, dang, dang. Black Coke, what's up, man? Cloak, yeah. So yeah, let's look at this problem. Let's see who's right, dudes. So a regular fish tank is 5 by 2 by 20 tall. So let me draw this bad boy for you guys. And gosh, my artistic skills hopefully are very impressive to you. God, bad drawing. Sorry, dudes. So this is 5, this is 2, and this here is 20. So how much gets poured in? Well, a full jug of that size. So what's the volume of that jug? That's just 3 times 4 times 4, which is 12 times 4, which is 48. So that is how much we're pouring in here. That is the volume of water. So how high does it go? Well, we don't know the height yet. What we can do is, let's see, we can do the base, which is 5 times 2 times the height, and that will equal our volume here of water that's in there, and 48. Yeah? So let's take a peek. This would be 10, 10H equals 48. Divide both tied by 10 by 10, and H equals 4.8. Who said that first? The Sheik? Man, Sheik coming in. Plus another 7K. So where are you at? Let's see, dude. Dang, that's 12 plus 5. That's 19K. Boy, you on the up and up. Is this on the, yeah, dude, this will be on the 9th grade SHS. I mean, I can't guarantee any problem, but what I will say is that this type of stuff is fair game for the 9th grade SHSAT, for sure. So, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so just to end today, each equals 10K. All right, dudes. So I'm going to pop this up into the view here. Let me zoom out just a little. Actually, do I need to zoom out? I don't. Great. So here are 3 problems I'm going to leave you with at the end of today. Now, when you're done, you can email it to me, right? Let me write it in different color here. Cool. And that's at Gmail, right? Here's my email. Email me these answers. I'm going to give you 10K bonus points for each of them. And I'm going to leave my emails right here. Tyler to test, Tyler to prep, Tyler to test prep, Tyler to test prep. So here are these 3 problems. I'm going to leave this stream up for a little bit so you guys can kick it and just kind of chat and whatever. Try not to cheat, I guess. That would be chill if you didn't cheat. And help each other. You can help each other out though, for sure. But just email me the final answer. I'll leave this stream up for like another, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. Whatever, dude. All right, man. Good luck, guys.